So, hey, my YouTubers and everyone in the world. Today is July the 26th. The time is now 10:05 a.m., guys. It's going to be a beautiful Friday all day. If you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see more of me. And make sure to show some love and support and give a huge thumbs up to this video, guys. Now, moving forward, today we're going to be talking about 12 signs you have INFJ, which is the world's rarest personality type. It's not a disorder. It's a personality type. And it stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging. It's a personality type. And it's so interesting because I feel like I have this personality type. But these are the signs to know that you have INFJ, which is introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging, personality type. Now, the first sign to know that you have INFJ is you want to help people become their greatest version. Like, there's a lot of people out here who are extremely selfish and they're not focused on helping other people. I'm the type of person where I want to help as many people as I possibly can. You know why? Because I know that it's not easy in life, and I know that we all need help at some point to become better than what we are, even if it's through positive criticism. Like, that is a way to say, okay, well, maybe I need to look deeper in myself and see if what this person is saying about me is true. I'm the type where I like to help people become their greatest version, and I talk to you guys about that all the time. So yes, that is one sign to know that you are INFJ. So I'm going to just cut it short so I don't always have to keep repeating the names. The second sign to know that you have this personality type is you live to fight another day. Some people live for just today. They don't think about tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, 5 years from now. If you have this personality type, then you're thinking like, okay, I'm going to live for today, but I'm fighting to see tomorrow as well. And that's good, because that shows that you have a will to live. Like, you want to live and you're letting God know, look, I'm fighting for tomorrow. The third sign to know that you have this personality type is you want to help people, but you want them to help you help them. It's okay to want to help people. There's no problem with that. But a person has to be willing to open their minds to allowing you to help them to receive that help from you. Now, the fourth sign to know that you have this personality type is you're always looking for the good in people. And I am so guilty of this. I'm always looking for the good in people. Even if, when I first meet people, I'm able to read them immediately and know who this person is just by the looks in their eyes, their personality, their attitude, the way that they speak. And it's not judging. It's just being aware of who the person is. But I'm also the type of person where I always look for the good in people, even if it's someone so messed up. Like, I just look for the good in people. Okay, even though they did this, they could be this type of person. And when you have this personality type, you often look for the good in people. Now, the fifth way to know that you have this personality type is even when you were younger, you just always felt like you were different from everyone else. Like, there was something about you that was unique, something about you that stood out, something about you that made you feel like, I'm not like them. This is who I am. Like, you gain that type of independence within yourself at a very, very young age. When you look at other people, you're like, okay, they cool and all, but I'm more like this type of person. Like, you stand out. It's just something about your aura that makes you just stand out. You can't help it. Now, the sixth sign to know that you have this personality type is your social but. Period, period, period. That means that you don't mind being around other people. You enjoy other people's company and stuff. But there are times when you feel like, okay, I need some alone time for myself. I need time to gather my thoughts, realize, my current life situations and what I want to accomplish in my future. Like, you don't mind being by yourself from time to time. Some people don't have that confidence to be alone at times. Some people have to always be around someone. I'm not like that. I could be around people, have a great time, go out, eat some food, have some drinks, do a little dancing, talking, reminiscing, laughing, crying, whatever. living. But I don't mind being by myself from time to time. I feel like that's needed for me because that's how I stay on top. That's how I realize what it is that's going on in my life. I come to, I draw conclusions to whatever the problems are. So, yeah. Now, the seventh sign to know that you have this personality type, guys, is the way that you handle problems. Like, let's say a friend of yours comes to you and they like, yo, I have an issue with this, this, and that. This is what's going on. You are the type of person where you will listen and you will only give them advice if they're asking for it. Especially if they know that you're the type where you're going to give it to them straight, no chaser. Like, if you're that type of person with this type of personality, then basically you're not going to give them advice unless you know for sure that they're ready to handle it. Like, you're not going to just willingly just say, oh, well, I think you should do this, this, and that. You're going to sit there and listen, and then they're going to be like, oh, well, what do you think I should do? Or what's the best advice you could give me in this type of situation? So that's how you handle that. Now, the eighth sign to know that you have this personality type is there are limits to your introversion, meaning, like I said before, you don't mind hanging out, having fun, and having a good time. There's times where you want to be alone, but there's also times when you still want to be around other people. So you know how to mingle, you know how to socialize, you know how to have a good time. But there's times where you might want to be by yourself for maybe a day or two to just gather all your thoughts. And then, boom, you right back in the scenery of having good company around you. That is another thing. Like, you're not the type of person to have, like, just anybody around you. No. You're the type of person where you want people with good spirits, good attitudes, positive vibes. That's important. Someone who has this type of personality is very specific with the type of people that they hang out with because they know how to protect themselves. Now, the ninth sign to know that you have this personality type is the door slam. Yes. And the door slam means that if a person has crossed you more than once, see, people will do things if you allow them to. A person is going to show you who they are. With this type of personality type, we allow a person to be themselves. Let's say they crossed us one time. We might forgive them. Okay, we forgive you. You made a huge mistake. You're going to learn from your mistake. But if you constantly keep hurting me on purpose or hurting someone with this type of personality type, they're going to get to a point where they're going to slam that door. Boom. And you're not going to see them again. That's how a person is with this type of personality type. They're the type of people where we'll give you a second chance if we feel like you might have learned the first time. But if you're constantly trying to hurt me on purpose and you're doing it deliberately and you know what you're doing is hurting me, then at some point in time, I have to do this. Because you know what? I'm not going to keep allowing you to hurt my feelings. That's how we are. And I can relate to this, and I'm sure there are other people out there that will allow you to hurt them over and over again because they love you. They're allowing you to hurt them. But if you love them back, you wouldn't constantly do the same things. And this is how we think. If you love me and you made a mistake, you're not going to do it again because you know that it hurt my feelings. And why would you want to hurt my feelings if you love and you care about me? So, yeah. Now, the 10th sign to know that you have this personality type, and this is a golden one because I'm guilty of it, is you're a people pleaser. I'm the type of person where if I'm around a crowd of people, I like to see everyone having a good time. Because the fact that we're still alive, we're still healthy, we're still free, I think about the bigger picture, not this one don't like this one, and I'm not for that. I'm like this. I like everyone to have a good time. Let's all laugh, hang out, and just chill. And the problem with this personality type that I've realized about being a people pleaser is that there's times where you're so focused on pleasing someone else that you forget to please yourself. And that's the problem. And a lot of times people take that as a sign of weakness and they take it for granted. Oh yeah, she got to do this if she want to see me happy. But what about my happiness? And that's what I had to start realizing for myself. And a lot of people with this personality type think the same way. They love to go above and beyond just to see people happy. But they often forget about themselves. Now, The 11th sign that you have this personality type, guys, is you have a lot of empathy. Like when a person is talking to you, you can understand where they're coming from. You can understand their pain. Even though you might not have experienced it, it's like you put yourself in their situation. How would I feel if, God forbid, XYZ 1, 2, 3, and then that feeling just comes within you? Like, we can feel your pain when you're telling us about situations and how you felt, and if you felt good about it, or if you felt bad, or whatever the case may be, or you was confused. We can feel your pain. And that's why we're so, eager to help through these type of situations, because we know what it's like to be, broken, to have heartache and pain inside of us. We know what that's like. And if we could help someone with advice, taking them out to eat, having a good time, just to see them smile, we want to do that. Not a lot of people are like that. It takes a real strong person to have this type of personality type. I'm just saying. Now, last but not least, the 12th sign to know that you have this personality type is you're always striving for better. Like, even if you are extremely successful and you are the type where you're set for life, you're good, you're always looking for a way to do better. You know what? I wrote down a couple names of some people that have this personality type, and I wanted to let you guys know that. First of all, I'm going to start off with me, Christina Day. Hey, Christina Day. Hey. And then you got Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, and Marie Kondo. But there's so many other people that have this personality type. But it just goes to show, like, we are strong people. It takes a strong person to have this personality type. But if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this from me, make sure to give this a huge thumbs up. And like I always say, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, visit my website at shoploveronline.com. Until next time, guys, peace.